Ashe family. This is Edwin Rose, always trying to bring you guys the truth. First thing first, man, sending out positive energy and vibes. Y'all know I do this because I love y'all. Hey, I want to talk about advice. Giving advice, or people. I've seen a lot of posts lately of people banging on people. Hey, man, you shouldn't be taking advice from someone that's not qualified to give advice. What makes a person qualified to give advice? I would say if they're alive. If they're alive. Now, I want to be crystal clear with this, that anybody can give advice. It's up to me to take that advice and hold on to that advice. And see, that's the problem with us as people. You know, we get into qualifications, certifications, and what's your title and all this other shit when it's the stupidest shit on the planet. And I'm a expose, and this is why I did this video. I'm gonna expose the advice thing that everybody hates. Like once again, I saw a couple of posts. I think the title of the post, "Don't be taking advice from people that's not qualified to give you advice." But advice is just that, advice. You can take it or you can leave it. I'm gonna show, let's dive right into it, family. The biggest con on the planet is advice. The biggest hustle on the planet is people giving other people advice. I told y'all, man, I would love to be a motivational speaker at one point. I said, but it's a hustle. My work is not a hustle. I don't want to give you advice for something in return. What the fuck is that? That's when you know this shit is genuine. I don't want nothing in return from none of you, nobody. I've never said like, share this video. I don't want, no. This ain't for everybody. I know everybody is not going to receive it. So for the like-minded people out there, and then for the people that I am trying to reach, the biggest hustle that I can think of is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? How to Be a Millionaire. You got seminars, you got books, and you go to these seminars and you listen to these people give you advice on how to be a millionaire. But you know what you're doing? You're taking advice. You're taking advice, but it's a hustle. Because these people, job is just that. They'll tell you to come to a convention. You sit down and at the convention, then you got to buy a book. You got to buy a tape. You got to buy this and you got to buy that. And then you know what they tell you? At the bottom line, is that you have to find something that people want and sell it to them. People want advice. People want that's what you went there for. You went there for How to Be a Millionaire. Now buy this collage of tapes for $400. Now you didn't went there. You didn't went there with all intentions of becoming a millionaire, but for easy $400, and I'm gonna give you this book. I'm gonna give you these tapes, and I'm gonna teach you how to be a millionaire. I'm gonna show you ways to do what I'm doing. And it's hustling people. It's a hustle. Okay, so you don't believe that. You don't believe that's advice. Okay. All you people on here that's been to the doctor, been to the hospital, you're getting medical advice. How many times have you been to the hospital and you say, "Doctor, man, my stomach is really bothering me. Man, I don't know what's going on, man." And he does a little bullshit exam and he gives you a prescription and you like, "What's this for?" "Well, it's supposed to ease your stomach." Okay. So do you know what's going on? Well, what do I have? He said, "No, just take this, come back in a week or in 2 weeks and we'll see, if it's better, you just took medical advice. You just received some advice. Now, once again, it's up to you to say, what the fuck? Why are you giving me some shit and you don't know why my stomach is hurting? Why are you not admitting me and then running some, tests to find out, at least get my saliva, at least get something, pull something out of me and tell me, okay, you got too much acid, or you dehydrated, or you just gonna give me some pills and go on? You just took advice. Biggest con in the world is advice. And also Kevin Samuels. If you guys don't like Mr. Samuels, if anybody on here watching this, if you don't like Mr. Samuels, stay off his page. Don't go onto his podcast. This is what I don't understand. And then y'all get mad at the brother when he gives you what you want. He's not the fluff type of guy. He's not the fluff type of guy be like, well, here's the situation. I don't want you to offend anybody. But if you watch him since he became famous, he's doing that now. And I've actually had to do the same thing. Hey, look, man, look, my intentions is not to hurt anybody's feelings. This is not directed towards anybody that I know personally. This is just me talking on my platform, telling you the truth on my platform. Advice is a hustle. You've been hustled. You've been hoodwinked and bamboozled your whole life. Now you want to bash on brothers that's giving you advice, but you're in any other field, you'll take advice. Go to therapy. Oh, what you should do is reconcile with your mother, and you should do this and you should do X, Y, Z. So you're taking advice. Now, once the post did say, don't take advice from people that's not qualified, but you take advice all the time. And advice, whether they qualified or not, don't make it right. See, this is what I'm talking about. You get stuck on qualifications. You get stuck on qualifications. What makes a person qualified? Life makes you qualified. Like, I'd rather talk, and you don't never see these brothers talk about their wives and their relationship. I'd rather talk to Samuel L. Jackson about marriage than Steve Harvey. Y'all done made Steve Harvey the guru of relationships. And I guess rightfully so. He is the guru of relationships, because here's the deal. I don't want relationships. I want a relationship. If you get it. For those of you that get it, you get it. Why do I want to listen to this fool? Come on, family. We gotta stop knocking advice, especially when it's given from us. I've told y'all plenty of times, I would love to have a mentoring program where we talk to these brothers that's making millions of dollars. Don't go out and buy millions of dollars worth of jewelry or homes. Go buy you a nice 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom house somewhere that's already done. $500,000, bam, paid off. Don't give your money away to a whole bunch of people. This is not, no, I've never had tens of millions of dollars and lost it, but I have actually seen people my age and older lose hundreds of millions of dollars. So don't you think my life experience, because I can give advice on that, but people don't want to listen to it because I've never had it. Who are you? What are you? I'm an observer. I sat back and I watched these brothers go buy Lamborghinis and buy new trucks and buy this and buy that and buy that and this. And next thing you know, they own, what happened to them? Where are they now? Some even homeless. Come on, family. I mean, we gotta start taking advice from us. We have to. All the elders that I share on my page, man, the brothers that I really love, when I say that they're my teacher or my mentor, you guys need to start watching them. Take advice from us. You guys need to start listening to people that I don't want nothing from you. The people that don't want nothing from you are giving you the best advice of your life. The people that want something to you, they're giving you advice. And once again, it's up to you to receive and take the advice. Take this pill, come back and see me in 2 weeks. You just took medical advice. You don't know if the shit's gonna work. You just took advice. Hey, go do this and write a letter, and you just took some simple ass advice that I've given you. I've given you the same ass advice for some therapy. I'm giving it to you. Before you say it, write it down, read it, look at it. If you feel as though you still want to give it to that person in a couple of days, give it to them or call them. Other than that, burn that shit because it didn't need to be said. That's your feelings. But once you do that shit, once you express yourself, no matter what situation it is, once you express yourself, there's going to be a release. You're going to feel better about the situation. You're going to woosah. Other than that, it's not, just because you think somebody is qualified doesn't mean they're going to give you good advice. How many medical malpractice lawsuits do you guys know that happen every year? What's going on right now? I ain't gonna say it, but what's going on right now? We just lost a great boxer that allegedly took the vaccine. So how many we gotta lose? And you want to take advice from these people? Oh, this is this is the cure. This is the right way, but people are dying from receiving it. 33-year-old healthy mother get the second shot, dies. But y'all want to take advice from people, but when it comes to us, you don't want to take advice. You don't want to listen. Listen, family. Paid advice. I'm going to say this. I'm going to add this to it. Paid advice is the biggest hustle on the planet. Y'all better start paying attention and start listening to people that don't want I don't want nothing from you. If I give you advice on religion, if I tell y'all the shit about politics, if I tell y'all shit about the laws, it's me giving you advice and it's for free. It's for your benefit. How many times have I asked the black lawyers to get together and explain these laws to our people? How many times have I asked you guys to start listening to these Moors? I ain't say follow them. I ain't say give them no money. Listen to these Moors because they do give you advice on law. But I just wanted to say that, man. Stop banging on people trying to give you advice. They don't want nothing from you. And pay attention to the people that's giving you advice that you got to pay for. That's some common sense ass shit, because you'll bang on us for giving you advice, but then advice is the biggest hustle on the planet. But you have to accept the advice or reject it. Educational advice. Christopher Columbus discovered America. Still being taught to this day. That's advice. It's not historical. That's advice. So now it's up to you to believe in that advice or reject that advice. That's all it is, family. Elevate. That's all I've ever asked you guys to do. Because once you start reading and connecting the dots, you can elevate past the bullshit that you've been taught. Because the shit that you bang on, you walk around and do the same shit all day long, every day. People that's talking about don't take advice from qualified people. Who are you? Where's your qualifications? Where's your stamp of approval? No, what you is you just mad because it's somebody that look like us giving you the hard truth. You don't want to listen to it. You don't want to take it. So your perspective is to bang on that truth. Can't knock people for doing what they want to do on their platform. But it's stupid because you'll take advice from everybody else. Hey, man. Once again, I do this because I love y'all. Hotel.